Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic, application of Kirchhoff's law, in which Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge is the arrangement of four resistors to determine unknown resistance very accurately. This is the Wheatstone bridge, which is the arrangement of four resistors. Here is the resistor P, Q, R and X. P and Q are known resistance. R is a variable resistance, it is also known. X is unknown resistance, whose value is to be determined using Kirchhoff's law, and this arrangement is termed as Wheatstone bridge. So when this bridge is balanced, means by taking different values of R, P and Q are taken known, which is now constant, but R is unknown. By using the variable resistance of R, changing the value of R, value of R is changed such that the potential at C becomes equal to potential at D. Potential at C, if potential at C will becomes equal to potential at D, at that time no current will pass through the galvanometer. So Ig is the current passing through the galvanometer in unbalanced condition, but when potential at C will become to potential at D, at that time the current through the galvanometer will be zero, and galvanometer shows no deflection, no deflection, means no current is passing through it. And it is made by you, the performer, how to adjust the value of R so that potential at C and D becomes zero. It will be done by you during calculating the unknown resistance. Here E is the battery or cell. Here is the cell whose EMF is E, connected across A and B. P and Q, P is connected across A and C, Q is across C and D, R is across A and D, and X unknown resistance is across D and B. A galvanometer is between C and D. So here current I is supplied by this cell, which is distributed at point A in two parts. One is I1 and other is I2. At when the bridge is not balanced, then I1 at C is divided into two parts, Ig, and rest part I1 minus Ig along Q. Here I2 reaches to D and Ig reaches to D, both are combined and it will pass through the resistor X. This is the distribution of current, and at B you will again see the current I is emptying out along this direction, moving along this direction. This is the circuit arrangement. Now if we have arranged in such a manner, we have arranged the value of resistance in such a manner that no current flows through the galvanometer. So galvanometer will show no deflection. So now at this condition, when bridge is balanced, for balanced condition, P by Q is equal to R by X. Ratio of the P by Q, resistance P by Q is equal to R by X. This arm is known as ratio arm. P by Q arm is known as ratio arm, and other side these two is known as standard arm. So to prove, it should be proved using Kirchhoff's law. To prove this, we will use Kirchhoff's voltage law here. Using Kirchhoff's voltage law, what we will get? For loop A, C, D, A. For this, we are moving A to C, C to D, and then again A along this direction. Here it is shown. So minus I1 P plus I2 IgG plus, this is minus I1 P, as we have learned in the Kirchhoff's law, that in the direction of current, the product of current and resistance is taken to be negative, and opposite to it will be positive. So we are moving from A to C in the direction of I1, so minus I1P, and here again in the direction of current, so it is minus IgG, plus opposite to this is I2, here I2 into R, and total current will, total is equal to 0. So algebraic sum of product of current and resistance, it will be 0. As in the balance condition, Ig is equal to 0, since Vc is equal to Vd, therefore we will get minus I1P plus I2R is equal to 0. Therefore I1P is equal to I2R. Therefore I1 by I2, this will be equal to R by P. This is equation number 1. Now we are using Kirchhoff's law for loop C, B, D, C. C, B, D, C. Again we will write minus I1 minus Ig into Q plus I2 plus Ig into X plus Ig into G is equal to 0. Again here Ig is equal to 0. Therefore we will get I1 into Q and plus I2 into X. This will be equal to 0. This will be equal to 0. Again we will calculate here I1 Q is equal to I2 X. Therefore I1 by I2 is equal to X by Q. This is equation number 2. Now using equation 1 and 2, what we will get? Here we will use equation number 1 and 2, as in left hand side I1 by I2 is same. So from equation 1 and 2, what we will get? R by P is equal to X by Q. So we can write P by Q is equal to R by X. Therefore X is equal to, we can write here X is equal to Q by P into R. Q by P into R. Thus we can calculate the unknown resistance also, and this is the proof of the balanced Wheatstone bridge. It is the proof.